Hello guys, welcome back, and today we are going to see Johari windows advantages and disadvantages. In one of my previous video, I have discussed what is Johari window. So today we will see, or we are going to specifically focus on the advantages and disadvantages with one example. Okay, so hope you know what is Johari window and what is the use of Johari window. So uh, I'll tell you an introduction. So Johari window model of interpersonal awareness that also helps people to determine the ability to work with others. So it is a type of self-analyzing window. So if we open our mind and if we open our views through this window, we can make us to understand ourselves that who we are. At the same time, we can make others to understand who you are. Okay, and or who we are. It is also used to develop an NDA group's relationship with other group members. So especially when you're working in a group with 10 or 50 or 100 members, you should know at least something about the person or the colleague who is working with you, right? So this window is very useful to understand the different aspects of mind. Completely, it's not possible, but still, we can use this type of self-analysis or this analysis to understand the strength, weakness, your what how you are behaving, what's your posture, gestures, minute things also while talking to others, etc. The Johari model was introduced by American psychologists Joseph Left and Harry Ingham, and we have discussed this in previous video. So from Joseph, they took Jo, and from Harry, Harry. Okay, so from Harry Ingham. So like that, it came as Johari window in 1955 during their times in the University of California, Los Angeles. Okay, and first published this concept in 1955 in the Proceedings of Western Training Laboratory in Group Development by University of California, okay, and Los Angeles and Extension Office. So they have introduced this into a training sessions, okay, Western Training Laboratory to understand the effectiveness of this, and still the what many people are using, many employers system is using this Johari window to understand or analyze ourselves, understand the strength and weakness of the employees, those who are working along with them. So basically, this Johari window, according to this Joseph and Harry, okay, so our mind is having four what windows, okay. So one is open area, one is blind area, one is hidden area, and one is unknown area. But we cannot see the same size for our each of the window. It depends upon the individual, guys. Okay, so you know what is open area, right? Or open window. Or in open window, what's happening means I know me, you know me. So I know my name, right? If I tell you also, or you will, when you start talking to me, you will understand your name, what is my name. So open window means it's nothing but I know me, you know me. Okay. So example, I'm saying my name and you will get to know my name and other information. Gradually, the size of open window will increase. So first, the size of or the width or length of open area will be very small. But when we start to introduce, when we start to interact, automatically the size of the open area will increase, and that will be really helpful in some kind of job or in some type of work. Okay. So in open window, what is happening means I know me, you know me. So I know me. That means factual information. Like when someone is looking or someone is observing you, they'll get an idea about who you are, in which department you're working, okay, what type of job you're doing, what is your name, right? So and gradually, when we start to communicate with them, automatically the size of this open window will increase. Then next side of our mind is blind window. Okay, according to Joseph and Harry. Okay, so here I don't know, but you know me. So something is blind inside me, but the person who is observing me can understand observing can understand what or how I'm behaving. For example, like okay, while talking to someone, I mean to the employer, okay, if I'm not maintaining eye contact, sometimes I cannot understand that I'm not maintaining eye contact with the employer or to my boss. Because I feel that I'm doing everything well and perfect until unless the person who is sitting opposite to you is telling about that what kind of posture and gesture, like sorry, you're not maintaining eye contact. That's what there is an interruption is coming in our conversation, and it will affect our future communication. Okay, so if the opposite person is talking about that particular thing, what they have observed from you can improve your blind area, and at the same time can increase the size of open window. So here what's happening? I don't know, but you know. So how it's happening means sometimes when I'm doing a communication, sometimes my activities, my posture, my gesture, my way of communication, slangs will be not in the right way. What's the what establishment expecting? Okay, so the employer will can't say that, okay, you are doing in this such a way, so you have to change. So automatically blind area size will reduce and open area size will increase. Then hidden area means that's the another part or another window of mind, according to them. Okay, here what's happening? I know it, but you don't know. Some secrets we'll keep for us, right? We don't share it with others. Until unless I say only, you will understand. Example, if I like chocolate cake only, okay, there is a party. They are serving a different type of cake except chocolate cake. I like cake, so they have what invited me also to that cake party. But in my case, if I like only chocolate cake, what will happen? The party, I cannot enjoy the party properly. So until I tell that others that they don't understand, right? So open up. So you have to open your hidden area to improve or to increase the size of your open area. So just open up your hidden area to enlarge the size of your open area to enjoy the things to maximum. Okay. So hidden area means I know it, you don't know. I know about something like secret. It doesn't mean that you have to share everything which is very confidential, which is necessary for the community, which is necessary for the establishment, that you have to share with others. Then only you can reduce the size of this hidden area, and you can gradually or eventually you can improve or increase or enlarge the size of your open area. Then blind area. Blind area in the sense that is the blind and darkest part of our mind, according to Joseph and Harry. So here, I don't know, you don't know. So I'm not talking in front of the crowd is actually because of lack of self-confidence. Both need to work together to find out this. Okay. So I don't know, you don't know. So I don't know what's my problem. And the person who is talking to also might be don't know what's your problem. But in conclusion, we will come to a conclusion that I don't want to talk in front of the crowd. But actually, what's the problem? Lack of self-confidence is my problem. But I'm not aware about that. And the person who is talking or the person who is standing in front of me also don't know lack of confidence is our problem. So to reduce the size of blind area, what have to do? We have to sit together and we have to work together. Then gradually, we will we'll come to a okay, I have lack of confidence, and the person who is sitting opposite to you or your employer also will understand, okay, he's having or she's having some lack of confidence and social phobia kind of stuff, but she's very good, he's very talented. So if we support them, if he enhance his ability, definitely he can be a good speaker. So to reduce the size of blind area, what we have to do means we have to speak. Both need to work together. So a collaboration is necessary to reduce the size of blind area as well as to increase the size of open area. So in conclusion, what I would like to say means, if you want to work in an effective way, size of the open area need to be more comparing to blind area, unknown area, and hidden area. Okay. So if the size of open area is small, means what happened? There's a transparency will develop. Okay. And the employer can understand what you need, and you also will come to know that what is your needs, likes, and dislikes. So it will create a transparency as well as it will improve the productivity of the work. Okay, guys. So this is about Johari window. So I'll give an example. The Johari model can use in multiple ways depending on what you want to achieve. Example one, a new member within a team or organization. Okay. Imagine you are joining into a new team, to a new well-established organization. Suppose you have got a new job in an organization, and now since you have just started working, your coworkers will know very little about you. That means your open area is very small. And so then hidden and unknown quadrants of the Johari window will occupy the most. Hidden means what? I know, but you don't know. Then what will happen? Unknown area. I don't know, you don't know. That quadrants will be very high in the first stage. So most of the information will occupy in that two windows. Okay, and further, the blind spot will also be very small as others don't know much about you. So in the case of a new member within a team or joining into a new organization, which area will be small means open will be very small, and your blind, hidden, and this unknown areas will occupy large of the information. So what is your responsibility or what is your employer responsibility means open up. Open up. When you start open up, or when you follow that technique, automatically your open area space will increase and you can give more productivity. At the same time, you can work effectively, you can develop trust, you can work in a transparency and with transparency, and your work level comfort will increase. Then that is advantages of Johari window. At the same time, there are disadvantages. So nothing is perfect, guys. This is a type of model, and there are both advantages and disadvantages for this model. So when it comes to the disadvantages, so now these aspects are quite dynamic, depend upon how much you disclose, discover, and receive feedback, and how much people observing and giving feedback, etc. Which means the more you reveal to others, the more hidden, blind, and unknown areas will start moving to the open space, as I said. So as well all know that nothing in the world is perfect. So what is the disadvantages means? Well, the Johari model asks you to communicate everything. Sometimes it's better to not communicate something. Sometimes something, if you communicate everything to others, that also can create problem. If you open up everything, that also can create problems. That is one disadvantages of Johari window. And some organizations have a very open and accepting culture, but a few others have a conservative and defensive working model. You don't expect that, or don't think all the organization working with or follow the same policies and procedures. So in some organization, Johari window will be very effective. Okay, that you can cherish by using this or by implementing this Johari window in your work pattern and in your conversation, in your work style, etc. But in some organization, they will follow some conservative working model or defensive working model. And in that stage, if you're trying to increase or enlarge the size of your open area, that can create a lot of problems. So that is another disadvantage. And for them, what will happen means the Johari model can sometimes prove to be harmful, as the individual or employer will take all feedback offensively. Further, it can ruin the productivity. So we'll ask, okay, tell, speak out, speak out, speak out, speak out. So automatically you will open up everything. Okay, so what will happen? Eventually, sometimes the employer can use this feedback as an offense. Okay, he said like that, she said, she's telling like that, she's doing that, she's aggressive. So we'll change your ideas into an aggressive kind of word, opinion. So that is another problem of Johari window. That is another disadvantages of Johari window. Then few people also find the feedback which they have received will be difficult to manage, which affect their mental health and overall progress. Some people, after listening the feedback, like, okay, you are not, especially what open area. Next is what? This blind area. Okay, you're not good, doing well, you're not talking good, your accent is not good, you are always shaking your hand while talking, okay, not maintaining eye contact. Kind of feedback can disturb the mental health of the person also if the person is too sensitive. Okay, so that's another disadvantages, and then that can eventually affect the overall progress of the person as well as the mental health of the person. Some people may also use the disclosed information in a negative way. Yes, guys, that is another disadvantage of Johari window. After collecting the information, some employers will use this as what in a negative way, and that can create also a lot of problem. Without using the permission, they will use this feedback for some other kind of purposes. Okay, guys, so these are all the disadvantages of Johari window. So as I said, what nothing in the world is perfect. There are advantages and disadvantages for everything. So keep this point in your mind while thinking about Johari window, or while writing about Johari window, or while discussing about Johari window. So hope you understand, guys. Thank you.